Black men since the 60s have been telling black women their whole life, we want to see your natural hair. When black men try to speak nicely to black women about this, they get a middle finger. They get told, you don't tell me what to do. So we're resorting to our last things here. There's not much more we can do. And at this point, if you're wearing a wig and a weave, I will publicly humiliate you. And that is what I'm doing right now. Because you guys
But
don't hold on. You guys don't see the effect that you're having on the little girls. You guys don't care about the little girls. You guys are sick. That's the point. You guys are sick. So there's actually people that like me that actually care about the outcomes of the future, but most black women just care about, oh, I need to get my hair done. There's a lot of black women that don't even have enough money to pay for rent or food for the little nigga babies, but
what?
they have money to pay for a new fresh wig and a fresh set of nails. You guys are sick, and you guys should be
No.
shamed for it.
Okay, my standpoint is, I'm going to say this. I'm a natural hair. I wear
Mhm.
my hair very naturally, and I think I don't know. I think you're kind of trying to see your point only. I think this should be open discussion to be very open to both sides.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, black women have led the natural hair movement for a very long time.
Hmm.
Like you said, it's not all black women that wear weaves and stuff in their hair,
Right.
but one protect and but you can't just it's like people tell as a female, you just
Hmm.
can't say no, no, that's not true. But you're not a woman. I wear twists. I'm a natural. I wear my hair natural. My hair is natural. But when I see my sisters who wear, I don't like wearing wigs because it doesn't fit on me. I like the way it feels. I don't like wearing sew-ins. I don't. But I'll put braids and I add hair to my braids because my hair is very fine and thin. So I need that support. I need that thickness in my hair. Okay. And when I put my hair and my hair grows when I put braids and leave it alone. And when I see my sisters who wear weaves and quick weaves and stuff, sometimes I do see, I mean, their hair is just as long as the wig they have in their hair because it's called a protective style. And you have to be open to that too, and not say, "Oh, it's wrong, it's horrible, that's horrible."
So,
It's this
so
two. Let me finish. Two truths can be right.
but see,
Some
what
wigs
I'm
are.
really quick, before we go too far, what I'm saying is I'm totally cool with you guys calling these protective hairstyles, but just explain the logic. Explain to me how it's protective. Every time I ask them to explain how it's
I'll explain
protective,
to you.
they never can. Okay, thank you. Let's see.
Okay, I can explain to you.
All right.
Sometimes when your hair, when you like, our hair is very fragile, depending on what type of hair you have. Like my hair, most black women's hair is very fragile. Okay, if we keep manipulating it, it's going to break. If you keep messing with it, it's going to break off. It's going to snap. If you keep it wet, like you see some girls spray their hair in the morning, wet and goes, and leave.
Really
You
quick.
keep putting products. Let
Uh,
me finish.
no, no, no.
And
I'm
you,
going to let you finish, but let me ask you a question. So, are you talking about a wig is protective or a weave is protective, or are you
yeah, both of
explaining
them can
both?
be both of
Okay,
them be
go
very
ahead.
protective
Go ahead.
and braids. But I'm saying when if you put so much products in your hair and everything else, and you can manipulate it, your hair is going to snap off. When you look at some people who have locks in their hair, that's why the hair grows so much. One, because it's dead hair for one. Two, because they leave it alone. Our hair grows when you leave it alone. Our hair, that's how our hair grows. We can't manipulate it every single day. We just can't because it's going to snap off. It's going to get dry. It's going to snap. Can we treat it every day? Maybe. But for us to comb it and brush it, get up every day and twist it every night, no. Everybody's hair doesn't work. Like my hair doesn't work. My hair will break off. It's like, what are you doing? It puts stress on it. Like we can't have tight braids in our hair. It's going to put stress. So we have to learn how to take care of our hair. And one, like I said, protective hair, putting wigs and everything else in our hair helps protect it. Like
Yeah.
wearing bonnets at night.
Okay.
Like
So,
wearing bonnets
all
at
right.
night helps protect
I
it.
heard your explanation, but your explanation didn't explain a wig to be protective. Your
I
explanation, no,
did.
no, 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 ma'am. Your explanation, um, it explained you leaving your hair alone to be protective, meaning with or without the wig, if you just leave your hair alone, it'll still grow. So I'm just
But
asking you, what is the wig doing?
The wig still can give you, okay, like if I'm gonna have hair in cornrows, right? When you put your hair in a wig or a quick whatever, your hair gets braided into cornrows. So you can either put crochet braids on top of those braids you braid your hair down with, or you can put a wig over it. You have to figure a style that's gonna look right on you. I'm not gonna walk around with. Have you seen? No female's gonna walk around with hair braided down to their hair, stitched to their hair, walking around. That's not a hairstyle. That's prepping your hair. So the next thing you can do, like any other race of women, they will put a wig on their head. All right.
Man,
Now,
you just
do I
said
do I?
braids are not a hairstyle, like cornrows.
I said when you. I don't know if you ever been to a black salon
No,
or
no, but
seen
you said
salons when
something
they do
when you said something wasn't a hairstyle. What hairstyle were you talking about?
when you prep your hair, when they prep it down to get it ready for to get ready for to put a wig or a quick weave in your hair, the style that it's in, you need something on top of it.
Well,
You're
what
not gonna
style
just
is that?
walk around. The style that they putting in is like stitched down to your hair. It's not like where you gonna go around and like you freaking. I feel horrible saying this. Sometimes in the nicest way possible, I could say this. It's not very up. How you say it?
Appealing?
It's appealing. Yes, it's not like
Okay,
not
so are
appealing.
you talking about cornrows? Is that what you're
Not
talking
really
about?
corn. It's not really cornrows. It's like how it depends how it's styled. So when you do that, when you put those styles in your hair, when you put that in your hair, when the way how the stylist stitched your hair, you're not going and how it's stitched is how the stylist stitched your hair. Now, if it's a really pretty cornrow and oh, it's pretty, I might want to keep this. But my thing is, it is how the stylist decides to stitch your hair before you put your wig on.
But can we just
Is
both
it,
okay, but so you've been talking this whole time and still can we just both agree that a wig itself is not doing anything for a black woman's hair? It's not protective. Now
it
the
is.
style under the wig, yes, that is protective. But the wig, you still have not explained what it's actually doing for a black woman.
The same thing it does for a white woman. It's gonna protect their hair
From what?
from getting damaged.
Damage
And it's a
how?
style.
Damage how?
It helps it relax. You're not manipulating your hair anymore.
But what I'm trying to make you understand is that you don't need the wig to make your hair just relax. You can do many other there's hundreds of different hairstyles that black people have that we can do with our natural hair. We don't need a wig for protection. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
My thing is, so why my thing is, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way. Why can't we just let people be who they want? Now, it's everybody has their own judgment. Do I like blonde hair on black women? It depends. They got the right undertone of that blonde, right? I don't like this blonde hair on her. It doesn't look right, but she had the right blonde hair on her head. I'm like Mary J. Blige. She's a queen, but we all can have put judgments out there when it comes to people's hair, and like I feel we shouldn't box black women into this. Like you said, not all of us, but at the same time, your fault isn't your intent may not be bad, but your people that follow you will take this and stereotype it and use it against us. Your intent may not be, oh, let me not judge all, but your followers may take this, say all. Because the question sometimes is black women can't even have long hair now. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And a lot
but
of us
see,
do.
we got to
But
look
my
at
thing
but
is,
we got to look at things and we got to understand what's stupid that people say because I've seen black women with the longest hair I've ever seen in my life. And this is why I'm getting on you guys so hard because I see your potential, but you don't see your potential. That's the thing
I
about it.
do.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm not saying you personally, but a lot of black women believe that their hair can't grow or they'll be so they'll be like, "Oh yeah, my hair is shoulder length." Shoulder length? You've been wearing wigs and weaves your whole life and your hair is only shoulder length? Your hair should be down to your feet. That's what I'm talking about. But see, the thing about it is Black women's hair is being hindered and broken off because you guys are doing the wrong practices, wigs, weaves, and fake hair all the time. If you would just take this out of the equation, your hair has way more potential when it's just left by itself. And that's a
And you
fact.
have protective. My thing is, what is so wrong of using these styles, wearing a now they wear the wig for like five, have it put now it's a difference of wearing a wig for or sewing for like a month or so. Now but wearing it over and over and not taking it out after like 3 months, 4 months, then that's crazy. But
Yeah.
what is the wrong with black? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. What
Okay.
is wrong
Okay.
with black women to be versatile and do what they and be creative with our hair, regardless of how you feel.
Well, it's
Like any other woman, like I mean Kim K and them, they're versatile with their hair. They can do what they want, right?
so it's
Any other woman can like Latino women, they can wear weaves in their hair, which they do. They
so to
wear
answer your
they add
question,
extensions to
it's
what's wrong. So what's wrong with us
it's
doing it?
it's one thing to be versatile. Being versatile is that like you're wearing your natural hair all the time, and then like here and there you want to be versatile and switch it up. But black women are literally wearing the wigs and the weaves and stuff all the time, but then claim I'm being versatile when the only versatility that is being done is from fake hair to different fake hairstyles. But what about your natural hair? Like, how come we don't see that all the time? How come we don't see black women in afros? You guys have to be so versatile. Why don't you wear afros?
And some of us do.
But chat, how do you guys walk outside and see black women in afros? Yes or no?
It's yes.
No, the chat. Do you guys walk outside and see black women in afros? And I'm saying when I say this, I mean like all the time. Like you can walk outside right now and see a black woman in
All
an
the time.
afro.
Not all the, everybody don't see. I don't think people study.
Yeah, but my point is, I can walk outside all the time and see a black woman in a wig though.
Okay, and I can see a Latina in a wig all the time as
That's
well
not the
when I walk
same.
out.
It's not the same. Because look, let me explain it to you. When a Latino or a white woman wears a wig, it looks like her hair. When black women do it, it looks like Latinas and white women's hair. That's the problem. At least if
My
you're
thing
gonna
is, like,
hold on, hold on,
how
hold
can
on. At least if you're gonna wear a wig, make it look like yours.
my thing is, how can you say it looks like their hair when Latinos can have any type of hair any type of
Well,
hair?
well,
One, two. My thing is, if you look on this app, they are pushing more Afrocentric hair being sold, more Afro type hair, curly 3A, 3B, 3C to 4C type hair in wigs. Where I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna say this again. Black women have always have embraced our hair since the 19 probably 60s. We have led the natural hair movement for years.
yes,
There would
yes.
not be a hair. There would not be everybody who jumped on this hair 3C, 3B, all this stuff. It was for black hairstylists, but black
Man,
women
but
have paved the way
what I'm telling
with
you,
that 3C. Let me finish
but what
with
I'm telling
that.
you is that we're going
So
backwards though, man. We're going
I
backwards.
don't think
You're
we're going backwards.
man, we
I
no
think you selling a point to your audience to stay we are.
no.
But
But look,
in
I no
reality,
no to tell that we're going backwards, we don't look at the black women that are older. We look at the youth. How many black women or black little girls in sixth, seventh, eighth grade, fifth grade are you guys seeing with fake hair? Even lace front
I'm a
wigs.
teacher and I don't see it.
What state do you stay
I
in?
don't. I teach in Midwest. I don't see it. I see them if they're, if anything, they
No,
have every right
I,
to do
I
it. They have
literally
every right
no,
to do it. But they
no, no,
have
no,
they
no.
have
I see
braids.
this all the time. I said fake hair. The
I know.
the
I'm saying.
weave,
I'm
the
telling you.
wigs. I see this all the time. We're going backwards. The natural hair movement is for you to wear your natural hair, not to add extensions, wigs, and weaves. That is
Most
not what it's.
girls,
You guys are switching what the movement is about.
but don't say. Let me say this because you asked about little girls. Most girls do not. I mean, the ones the schools that I've been with, and at that young age, one, most parents don't put weaves in their daughter's hair unless, I mean, they shouldn't because it's not healthy for that child's hair. But if anything, I see braids in those at that age group, and they have a right to put braids in their hair. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
And
but
obviously,
see, but when you guys say braids, you can't just use that blanket statement. So when you're saying braids, what you guys mean is the extension added
They
braids.
can do that.
Yeah, but
Why can't they do that?
because the braiding hair literally has chemicals that hurt black women.
So
And
that's your
it's pro
stance.
no, 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 it's not a stance. It's been proven. There's studies everywhere on it. Even the Shade Room just covered it about a month ago. And on top of that, the fake hair actually breaks off black women's hair. And that's a proven fact.
Okay, I'm gonna say this: if that's if your angle is concerning about the health of Black women's hair,
Yes.
then you should say the health of Black women's hair, because like I said, you might not have bad intentions,
Uh,
but your followers will. Because anything about Black women, it seems to draw a lot of attention. Anything about Black people, period, Black Americans, period, seems to draw a lot of attention and get a lot of views, negative or positive, on this app. And sadly, the times we live in, like the young lady said, it will continue to push a stereotype. Your followers might say, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah," and I remember some of your content. And first, it was about blonde hair and all this stuff. Now it's about our braids and stuff. So it's like you may not feel your intentions are bad, but what you really need to understand, people can take words are powerful, and people can turn it however they want to turn it
No, man,
into.
but the point
And
is
then, what I'm saying
the
is,
point is hold on. Because the point is black women should be shamed and they should be publicly shamed as well. Because we've tried the
publicly shamed.
hold on, let me finish. Because we've tried the nice way to try to tell you black men since the 60s have been telling black women their whole life, we want to see your natural hair. When black men try to speak nicely to black women about this, they get a middle finger. They get told, you don't tell me what to do. So we're resorting to our last things here. There's not much more we can do. And at this point, if you're wearing a wig and a weave, I will publicly humiliate you. And that is what I'm doing right now. Because you guys
But
don't hold on. You guys don't see the effect that you're having on the little girls. You guys don't care about the little girls. You guys are sick. That's the point. You guys are sick. So there's actually people that like me that actually care about the outcomes of the future, but most black women just care about, oh, I need to get my hair done. There's a lot of black women that don't even have enough money to pay for rent or food for the little nigga babies, but
what?
they have money to pay for a new fresh wig and a fresh set of nails. You guys are sick, and you guys should be
No.
shamed for it.
Can I say this real quick?
Go
All
ahead.
right. I think you want to paint a certain picture of Black women to sell to your followers, and I think you and it's not the total picture of who we are. Like I
I never
said,
said that.
no. Let me finish. Can I finish? I'll let you talk real quick. I know respectfully.
Go ahead.
Because you kind of, like I said, we Black women have been. You 1 minute you said we wore afros back in the day, but then you said Black men in 1960s complain about our hair. So if we wore afros in the 1960s, our natural hair, what are they complaining about during that time? About our we're wearing the same
Ma'am,
afros.
ma'am, all
But let me
black.
finish.
Hold on,
Let
hold
me
on.
finish.
But you're making statements that you're trying to prove a point that doesn't make any sense.
Mm,
So
No, I'm trying.
there
I'm
were
getting.
some
Let me.
black women that wore their natural hair, but there were also others that were straightening their hair and doing other things too. So I'm just saying, since the 60s, even before that, black men have always wanted natural hair for the whole time.
But and I'm saying this. We are. I mean, because what you just said that we're sick. That's kind of going kind of. We're not sick. I think the
You're
ones you have
sick.
issues with, you should say certain economic status may do that, but majority of us do not. I don't worry about my nails. No Black women around me worry about nails. Who even get weaves in their hair? Their kids come first and last. Even they got to get their nails done. They still look nice with the weave and or whatever in their hair. And guess what? The hair is just as long under that wig. And they're educated, master degree Black women. And they worry about and they raise their kids with their Black husband. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Words are powerful. And so the ones you want to push, that little stereotype, or is that whatever. But no. And I complain about some if I see little braids and baby girls' hairs younger than 3 years old, I'll say stuff too. Like that's too much. That's too young on that little baby's hair. I agree with that part. But my thing is, you cannot you like you said earlier, because I thought you said earlier, you're not generalizing everybody. You said that right.
No, I never
And so
said
my
that.
thing is, I'm just saying. You said earlier you're not going to you're not generalizing every black woman. Did you not
No,
say that?
no, I said it's not every black woman, but the majority is. So we have to go off majorities. So that means I am going to generalize.
So you okay? So my thing is, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way. Black men live in a glass house, and you cannot throw stones because you have too much going on that we need. You need to worry about cleaning up than worrying about a black woman's
No,
hair.
no, 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 no,
But
no. You're
no, no, no,
deflecting.
no, no, no,
No, no, no,
no, no,
no,
no. I'm not. No,
no,
I'm not.
ma'am,
No,
ma'am.
I'm
No,
not. It's
you're
but no, no,
no.
no, 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 no,
You
no,
are,
no,
ma'am. Pause,
no,
pause, pause, pause. You're deflecting because, as I explained to the
no.
other girl, if I'm talking about black women's hair, that is the subject of the whole live. Do not tell me to talk about something else. That's just like somebody getting in trouble, and you're like, okay, you tell your son you didn't wash the dishes. Well, he says, well, you didn't wash the dishes last week, right? That would be him trying to change the subject, or be him being disingenuous. It's not. It doesn't make any sense for you to try to tell me to talk about something else when we're on this topic. Don't do that.
No, I'm not trying to tell you to talk about it. I'm telling you that you said we should call them, we should bash them, and this is and that.
Absolutely.
My thing is, my thing is, as a black woman, I don't want anybody to bash. And it's sad that we can get on this app and just we're the only race that does this. It's sad that we do it,
Yeah, our women are the
but
only
we
ones that
can.
try to be like other women,
But
so that's
but
why. Yeah.
and best believe they have a lot of the women do the same thing that black women do to their hair as well. But here we are. But but sadly, like I'm saying, you don't gotta talk about it. But we won't put those stereotypes about black bashing black women because about their hair. We have to realize y'all live in glass houses, that y'all need to worry about other things as well than other than our hair. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And that's what I'm saying.
no, because as
It's
I
other
already
things in our
explained,
it's other things
no.
in our
So
community.
I wouldn't. Hold on. You guys always try to downplay the situation like it's not a big deal.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't be trying to talk about hair if it wasn't a big deal, if there wasn't too many negatives about it. But when I see $10+ billion of black women spending on wigs and weaves every single year, that's an issue. When I see black little girls personally coming up to me telling me that, oh, we hate our hair, that's the issue. When I see black women's hair falling out, getting alopecia, traction alopecia, issue. When I see black women getting cancer and fibroids, and it affecting their body in a negative way, that's the issue. And I could keep going on and on and on and on. Black women being obese, directly correlating to them wearing wigs and weaves and these straight hairstyles, that's the issue. So it's not just hair, it goes much deeper into that. And also, you guys only do a lot of this stuff because of the racist Europeans. So you guys are single-handedly holding up their empire. You guys are white supremacists.
No, we not.
Ma'am,
You think that again, you trying to appease to your followers because they like hearing this, but we not. I
ma'am,
never met a black woman that says she hates her hair. Like
I've
I
been
and you
talking
keep it
about
that
I've been talking
you
about this
never
since these
I need
people
everybody
even
black
follow
woman.
me. I don't care about what my followers think.
No,
I that's the reason why people follow me, because I don't care. I just speak the truth. And you don't have to
you
agree with it.
don't.
No, no, you don't have to agree with me, but what I'm saying is backed. And I have studies in my bio.
Dude, I wanna say this. I said this over and over again, but you keep ignoring it because it paints a different picture of black women that you don't want to talk about. Black women have led the natural hair movement for years.
Okay.
Black women have said yes, there are black women who we need to stop wearing. Some of us buy into because it's easy for us to hear this protected style. But you got a group who just feel they want to be versatile. What's wrong with being versatile? The orange
Do the
wig, a yellow
majority of
wig, a
black
green
women wear
wig, a
their hair
purple wig.
natural or
You
fake?
know what I'm saying?
Do the
But at
majority
the
of
same
black
time,
women wear their hair natural or fake?
huh?
Do the majority of black women wear their hair naturally without anything added, or fake? That means wigs, weaves, fake hair.
I don't know the majority. I don't
Okay,
know the ones around me.
so
No,
okay, so
they
say
don't.
okay, so you said okay, so the majority of them don't what?
Majority of the black women around me,
No,
they
no,
take care. Their
I
hair
didn't
is
say
not weaved.
I didn't say the ones around you. I said the majority of black women.
I don't know all
Okay,
black
so
women.
since you don't know, I'll educate you. 70+% of black women wear fake hair, wigs, and weaves. This is a fact. So you're trying to talk about these few minority of black women that started the hair movement and trying to paint that as all black women praising natural hair. That's not the case. Because
But then,
no, no,
but you can't.
and also the problem is more than 70% of black women are wearing fake hair, wigs, and weaves, but less than 10% of white women wear any type of extensions, wigs, weaves, or fake hair. And that's a fact. So we have a clear issue. And most times
Um,
when they wear the extensions, it's to do add more volume, or maybe because they're going bald because of cancer and stuff like that. So that's also in the stats as well. But a lot of black women wear the wigs and weaves when they already have hair.
Again, it's hard for you to understand, even though you feel, it's hard to wrap your mind around the fact that they use wigs to protect their hair that's
Ma'am, you
under
no
that
no
wig.
no 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 no
That's
don't
what
no no
that's what
no
I'm saying.
no 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 don't do that.
How you're not a
No, ma'am,
female,
ma'am,
so how
no
you gonna
no
tell
no
us?
no, ma'am, no, don't do that, because I asked you point blank earlier. I listened to you for about 5 minutes. I said explain how a wig is protective, and you could not name one reason or one way how
And
a
us,
wig is protective. You didn't say not one thing, not one. You talked for five
and
to plus more minutes. Okay, now she's going to Google. Bye. Goodbye. Now she got to go to Google and run to Google to try to go find the answer, because none of her reasons backed. None of her reasons were valid. I literally listened to her the whole time, and now her only rebuttal is, "Oh, you're not a woman." What? Black men have the same hair you have. I don't have to be a woman to know stuff about hair. What is wrong with you guys? She's slow. Exactly. Thank you, chat. Great minds think alike. I would add you guys, but I do have to end the live soon. I got stuff to do. Got a flight to catch in the morning. So I do got to hop off of here. But it's like, bro, she said wigs and weaves actually are protective. And she was like, just hear me out. And I was like, okay. I sat there and I let her go on and on and on. And she did not list one way how a wig is protective. People were in the chat saying, oh, it protects your hair from rain. You guys are idiots. You guys are actually stupid. Nini, I appreciate the rose. Everybody that gifted tonight, appreciate the gifts. Oh my god, it protects my hair from the rain. Like black people's hair is not meant to go through rain. What? Our hairs, you guys say, it protects you from the sun. Black people's hair is literally designed to be in the heat. Literally designed to be in the sun. One girl told me it protects our hair from the it protects here's what she said. She said a wig protects my ears when it's cold. Bro said take one more guess. Bruh, I really actually got things to do, bro. Oh, you're tired. No, actually I'm not tired. This is just I think black women need to be exposed for the evil doings that they're doing. Because every time I mention the little girls that have to grow up and that are constantly becoming insecure over and over again, the cycle keeps continuing. These black women don't care. They don't care. And it's sad.